Good morning, my people. It's the MoonManT. I'm back again. I came to speak to the souls. I came to speak to your hearts, to your minds. We're in some energetic times that are very, very intense. And you can find yourself in a fog, in a cloud, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. We're trying to find some outlet in some way and something to believe in these times because it seems as if our foundations of belief in what we have been putting all of our emotional energy into for all these years, the foundations are crumbling underneath us. New truths are coming to the forefront, and our beliefs are changing in our minds and our hearts, and our energy fields are changing. These are very intense times on the planet Earth simply because we are going through an evolutionary process as a species, as a planet, and as a universal body as a whole. Let me explain. As human beings on the planet Earth, we have been in a limited form of consciousness, a limited form of awareness, and what we believe to be truth and what we believe to be our reality has been very, very low vibratory and low consciousness resonating, which means we haven't had the full capability of perceiving the ethers and the information from the ethers as our ancient selves have. These energies are returning in mass, and they're returning in a way that can confuse the human mind that has been entrenched in energies of lack, limitation, self-destruction, and all the third dimensional beliefs that have been running rampant in these last millennia in our incarnations as human beings. There is a lot of information in the world right now. There's a lot of information via the internet and via the old media outlets that we've used in our past ways of interacting with one another and getting information from our environment. Your best bet in these times now is to try and limit the information that is coming into your sphere and that is coming into your mind. And the best way to do that is to limit your television and to limit the internet as much as you can, and only take what resonates with your spirit and resonates with your energy. And if it doesn't resonate with your spirit, and you'll know, you just check in with yourself, and if it doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good to you, then it's coming from a place that isn't empowering your soul and it isn't empowering your existence. Then it's something that isn't good for your overall timeline and your overall evolution and what you wish to see manifest in your world. Remembering that we are creators and that we are the ones that shape the future. And it's weird because we didn't understand that in the previous years, that our thoughts and our emotions affected our reality the way that they do and the way that we know now. So reflecting and looking back at old past thoughts and past perceptions of ourselves in the world, we can see how much damage we've done to the world simply by perceiving the world in the ways that we'd have, and perceiving ourselves in such disempowering ways. And this is changing now, and the control structure and the control system that has been in place for all of these years, they are trembling right now because they know that the human beings are self-empowering, and they are not reliant upon the old means of information and protection that they used to give out to the masses and spoon feed the masses this pretend protection and this thought that the information needed to be limited in these past millennia. But this was the control structure. This is what we've built as soul and decided to experience as human beings on the planet Earth. Like I said, limit yourself. Limit the amount of information that you put into your mind every day. Meditate and go within and go into nature and go into quiet spaces so that you can hear your intuitive voice and you can hear and know what has been influencing you for this specific past incarnation and for all the other incarnations that have come about and that haven't come yet. You'll be able to hear and feel and sense your entire story, your entire world. But you need silence and you need quietness and you need to get away from the collective's mind and what the collective is projecting outwardly. And you can see it in the form of news and the trends and the beefs and everything that we know to be cyclical in our world. Every day we wake up and we all agree upon specific things that we're going to talk about and all these things. So you have to try and get away from these things so you can hear the voice of your God self, of your ancient self and your future self. This voice is empowering and it speaks of unlimited potential, and the old voice that you'll hear that'll try and combat that voice is the voice of duality in the third dimensional you that experiences the sense perceivable world that gives rise to the illusion of separation and the illusion of you over there and I'm over here, so my experience will never affect yours. That's the illusion, and that's what we're coming out of. So I'm not going to say protect yourself, but I'm going to say be aware of the influences that are around you. Be aware of the energy that is coming into your aura. Be aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, and move in a way that is going to empower you and empower the people around you. Do it that way, and you'll see the manifestation of that thought process in the world. And of course, first individually, and then you will see it mirrored in the world. It's the MoonManT. I'm signing off. I'll be back with another podcast. I want to get people on here and start to have people come, and I'll interview a couple people and those that are aware of what's going on. And I'm also going to have a music blog and an audio blog. And I want to get some people on here. So if you're interested, contact me, let me know, and I'll get you on the show, and we'll talk and we'll build and we'll spread that understanding to the world. It's the MoonManT. Holla.